Hi everyone, this is Cindy, and I'm going to do a flip through this music journal. It's called Making Music Your Own. It was a former school textbook, and I originally was going to make it into a glue book, so it has a really wide spine, but that's great because it's really in better proportion with the book. And the book measures 7 by 9.5, 3-inch spine, fabric covered. I've got rickrack all the way around, even to the inside, and on the back as well. I've closed it with a post and hair tie closure, and I used 2 small black ones, so it's got plenty of room to expand. I've added this little sparkly sticker on the top and this other one that says, "Music speaks what cannot be expressed, soothes the mind and gives it rest, heals the heart and makes it whole, flows from heaven to the soul." So anyway, that was just in a sticker pack I had bought years ago when I was doing scrapbooking, so I don't have a clue where I got it. But anyway, just going to show you, flip through this journal, and let's just get started. It has a little fabric belly band here of a guitar that I got this at, I think I might have actually bought it Tuesday morning, but I think Hobby Lobby is the ones that originally came out with this, and it's just really neat. It's got the fabric and it's stitched together, so you can tell this was the textbook because that's where they signed in and the date and all that sort of stuff. And I just put a simple little index card here that's got some scraps on it, and because this, you got to be careful because you're going to run into the, if you go sideways, you're going to run into the rickrack, and we don't want to disrupt it. And one other thing before I forget, I made a writing board for this because it's pretty chunky and it's got little things that are bumped up like this. So, you know, if you want a smooth surface to write on, you can just put this below the page you're writing on, and it gives you a smooth surface. And then I just decorated this side. So this just can slip in. It can be like a bookmark too if you want it to be. Okay, so 3 signatures. Each is covered with lace. Each has 17 pages, so we have a total of 204 pages in here, and I filled up a bunch of them. A lot of them, if they had the white space, white paper, I tried to put something on there to kind of decorate it a little bit. In this case, it's just some scrapbook paper that's light enough you can write on. This is just copy paper. And then I have a digital kit. It's a couple of videos down in this in the list of videos, and it has sheets of music, and it has 45 records and some quotes and some old music ads from an old music magazine. But on this is the full size of the 45, and hopefully you guys remember what a 45 is. And I just cut it out round and folded it and put it in the signature as a page. So it's decorated on this side. You can see the actual record, and then on the back I just stamped some lines so you can write on it. This is scrapbook paper, and it's got the white backing, so I just put this page from a Reader's Digest because I figured you can write on that. This is a page from this actual book, and I covered it up on this side with a envelope, not envelope, I guess it kind of is an envelope. It's a little pocket envelope where guitar strings came in. And I just decorated it with these stickers. And then behind it is just a simple little index card with some washi tape on it. This is blue lined paper. I stamped a image on there. This is from the digital kit. It is some of the sheet music. And I shrunk it down a little bit so it can be, and I put 2 of them side by side. And so when I printed it, it could be like a page in this journal. Of course, I cut it down. It's smaller that way. This is typing paper. Here's another one of the digital, the sheet music. This is the actual size, and it's sideways because I folded it in half to put it in the journal. So you can kind of see. This one I shrunk down so it could be facing the right way, and this one is sideways. So. And it's printed on copy paper, just a little cluster to decorate the back because this is some white paper. And I got some stenciling on there too. It's really light. Here's a pocket, just made folded over. I got this little 45. It's a shiny one. I'm sure you can probably see that. Got it in a little package of a whole bunch of them. I'm not sure where. I don't know. It's been a while. So, and this is scrapbook paper. It's got music on it. And this is a flashcard from my digital kit. Printed it out. Okay, this page is from a book. It was called Zen Zen the Violin or something like that, and I just put it in here. The colors go good with this other book, so with the actual cover, so included that. Here is that little fold out that I glued on to be like a pocket, and it's got writing places, and then on this side it's got a decorated pocket with a tag. And this one is just made from images cut from a Taylor guitar catalog, and it's got the lace on it. And this is a flashcard type thing. I think it originally came from Sonic, and it was to teach kids like, I guess it's Spanish, and I just put writing paper on the back. Here is one of those, actually I think it's the same one right here. I've got it the big here, and then I shrunk it way down to be smaller and use it as a tuck. And I don't think you can tell, but I glued some green rickrack on it, tiny rickrack. And behind it is just an old birthday cards, vintage, and the girls playing the piano. Okay, this is just some paper that's meant to go in your printer, and you can just print stuff on it. On the back, we had white paper, so I just got one of my sheets of music that I shrunk down and just put some washi tape on there and made it a flip up, so you can write. You can write underneath here and on here. Here's a page from that children's book about the violin. This is an image I got somewhere off the internet. I think it's Graphics Fairy, and it's printed in blue. And here's another tag I made out of guitar I've cut from that Taylor Guitar magazine. And then a little Iv's quote from there too. So I thought that quote worked fine. So if you want to, you can read it there. This is a tuck made of a whole bunch of different circle punches, and then in the middle I shrunk down one of those 45 records, really little, and put it in there. This image is from an old children's reader, and she's playing, I'm not sure what instrument that is. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, bass maybe. I don't know. Anyway, there's a music paper behind it. It's a little cluster with a music eyelet on there. This is white paper I just decorated with some old vintage trim. And these are ads cut from that old 1939 or 38 music magazine. And this is just a strip of music paper I added. Center of the signature. It's music paper. And on the signature strings, I just put some beads. More ads, more trim. We're on the back side of the, oops, there's a pocket. I forgot to put something in. How can we have that? So, anyway, this is just an envelope I folded up and just added some different pieces to it. That's an actual stamp. And then we got a quote. So that needs something in the pocket. And then this is what I call a messy journaling spot. Blank paper, I just stitched around it real messily. It gives you some writing space over top of that music paper. This is an envelope made out of book page and just different scrappy papers. And then I put in here a borrower's card. It came from a pad. You can tell I've torn it out. It was like a notepad made to look like borrower's cards. And this is a plasticky type guitar. I'm not sure where it came from. It's just in my stash. I was afraid it wouldn't glue down, so I stapled it down. So if you want it off there, it's easy to come off. Another book page. Here's a flip. I decorated some of the white pages with flips. So this is just part of a doily. I stitched it on very messily. And this is a writing space. It flips down. And this punch is this one. It's an edge punch, but it's pretty delicate because of all the cuts. So I just glued that yellow paper on behind it so you can see it better, and it also protects it. Messy journaling spot and some stickers and one of my little 45s I shrunk down. It's a book. And like I said, here's the other side of that sheet of music. And the other sheet of music that matches that other one that I shrunk down. I don't know if it's right here. That's on one side, and that's on the other to make a hinged page. And they're just two of these shrunk way down. Okay, another stamp. Another 45 that makes a tuck, and another one of these journaling cards from the Sonic card. This is from the actual book. Did a little stenciling on this. Here's another one, the sheets of music I shrunk way down to make it tuck, and I added this sparkly sticker, and this bingo card is behind it. And I got to think, you know, I said in one video that bingo doesn't have much to do with music, but of course there is a song called Bingo. I think we all learned that as children. Okay, into the signature. Next one, scrapbook paper and lace, writing space glued on, and there's that edge punch again. And it works fine because I'm gluing it down onto a piece of paper. Copy paper, here's another 45 with lines on it, scrapbook paper. And once again, we have a flip up and flip so you can write under it and on the back of the flip. This is from the actual book. I made a little tuck out of a puzzle piece with some ribbon and a little bitty 45, and just that's an ad from that magazine that's in my digital kit. It's just shrunk down a little bit so it makes smaller pieces. Actually, that may be the actual size from the magazine. Here's another one, the ads from the magazine, and then this is from an image from a children's reader about a girl playing the tuba. Stamp. Another one of the shrunk down sheets of music, and another one printed full size, and you can fold it in half. And then on the white pages on the back of this, I just used that green graph paper. It's from the violin book. This is graph paper. On this sheet of music, I put this little fold out. It's got a little cluster on the front, and I've got Velcro to hold it down. You can write here, fold it up, and right here too. And I think, yeah, I made it a pocket. I don't have anything in it, but I made it a pocket. Messy journaling spot with a little washi on it, and then here's a quote, another music quote. And these quotes are in my digital kit. Here's a pocket made out of woven book page and scrapbook paper. Put a little cluster on it with a sparkly sticker. And this tag is an actual price tag on a guitar, $2.99. And then I put some blank paper on the back so you can write on it. On this tag, which is made out of book page, it's a tag-shaped pocket. There we go. It's got an image I cut from a newspaper, and then this is a sticker. That's a sticker. This is a piece of index card. I did corner punches on it, and then I added this little brad on it. This is coffee-dyed paper that's got a faint image on it. These are actual ads from that magazine. Center the signature. More ads. Now we're on the back side of the signature, so it's the same pages. Tuck made out of a 45 that shrunk down. Here's a playing card that's got writing space on the back, and one of those fuzzy stickers. I had this sticker I put on here on the music paper, just kind of decorate it, and then I made a tuck out of an actual guitar string, I don't know what they call it, packet. It's like a little envelope that has the guitar strings in it, and it's got a flap, but I glued it down because actually the opening is kind of on the back of this, and I think this is a much prettier image. So I glued it down, the flap down, and just made a tuck out of the whole thing. And I made this tag. It's just out of scrappy papers collaged together. This is a sticker of the guitar, and then the sticker here matches that one. I didn't realize it at the time, but I thought, you know, it kind of works. Why not? Book page, green copy paper. Here's another one, the sheets of music sheets shrunk down to make a tag. It's got a little cluster on it. And this tag is made out of layers of book page, lined paper on the back. I've got some music paper here, and this image I cut from the magazine. We have a bluegrass festival here twice a year, and they, advertise for it, so it has the musical instruments in the paper, so I take them out. And then we have a quote from Shakespeare. Getting ahead of myself there. This is seam binding. On this side, I've got a circle punch that I just put this music swirl. That was from the newspaper as well. And this index card, just a scrap of the fabric that's used on the spine, and that's just cut from a sheet of music. I'm not cut, torn. Graph paper, we're back to the book page. This is the typing, no, this is the back side of that sheet of music. Now we're at the typing paper. And another sheet of music, a stamp. On this page that's actually from this textbook, children's textbook, I made a banner. It's paper clipped on with this paper clip. It's just got 2 stickers on it, and then it's got writing space on the back in case you want to write. On this flip, it's just cut from 2 medallions, cut from bigger piece. I stitched on, and you can write under it, and it kind of hangs down to help decorate the book. Scrap paper, back of the 45, copy paper. This pocket came from a book. It was on, the book had a lot of postcards or something in there you can decorate yourself, and this was, I think, part of the cover, and it's real shiny, so I think it still will glue on fine. And the the journaling card up in there is a guest check that's been decorated with collage work, and then that score music is from, or measure music is from the newspaper, and there's a little cluster there. I'm not sure if that's a score or measure. I don't remember. See, I took enough piano lessons just to know enough to be dangerous. Center this, a signature cover again with lace, lined paper put on it. This is just some paper that goes through your copier, and I copy dyed it. The 45 again with the lines, scrapbook paper. Another flip up to write under it. This is from one of the music sheets, shrunk down. This is the actual title page of this book, Making Music Your Own. And it was, I think, a 60-something. Do I have it on here? 1965. Yeah. All right, a stamp on that. Sheet of music. It's kind of the same. Just the decoration's just a little bit different. This is a flashcard, package of flashcards, and this is the cover. And I put a little cluster on it, and then I don't know where I got this. I don't think this is one of mine. I'm not sure. So anyway, got it from somewhere. Maybe Graphics Fairy, I don't know. It's got a little sheer black lace there, ribbon. All right, this pocket, scrapbook paper. Got a sparkly sticker here, sparkly musical notes, and I just thought, why not put a sparkly treble clef on this little collage tag? And it's got yellow seam binding. Another 45 making a tuck, and this is just a little envelope writing space with a little picture on it cut from that reader. This is a sack I made out of a larger sack. Just decorated it, put some lace on the back, and I put a full sheet of tissue paper that's got music on it. It's really Christmas tissue paper, but you can work around the Christmas words on it. That's just for whoever gets this to do some more plain. This is paper I printed from the Pixel Scrappers. I think that's the name of it. It's a website. You get to print 5 things out, and you see how well it prints. It's just gorgeous. So check that out. Some more ads. This is a little envelope made out of book page and decorated from that Taylor Guitar catalog. Fuzzy stickers, and inside of it are a bunch of pictures I cut from the catalog, and some, they're just people playing music. And also I put in some tabs. So this is kind of like another little work station with just some supplies for whoever gets this journal. Center the signature. Tuck made out of one of the sheets of music, and just another collaged and stitched journaling card. Ads again. And this is just a faux stamp made into a paper clip. You can see the paper clip on the other side. This is a 3-pocket pocket made out of book pages. I got washi tape on it, and some of that tissue I just talked about, and some different designs. Here's a 45 I'm just using as a journaling card. And here's one of the sheets of music I shrunk down really small. And there's another one I shrunk down to be the focal point on that guest check. In this pocket, we got a quote and another picture from that children's reader, and just a real stamp, and one of the ads from my musical digital kit. And this is cut from a scrapbook paper I have. Seen this. I have tons of pockets in here. Woven paper, some music ribbon. This is just like a little booklet that's got a quote on it, and 3 of the 45s shrunk down, washi tape, and another 45, some lined paper. Plenty of journaling spaces there. Okay, this is a pocket, which I didn't put anything in, but it's just decorated up. It's got a quote and some stickers, and it tucks behind this little It's kind of really plasticky. So I stapled it on, and I glued it on too, but it's stapled too, so holds it down. Okay, page folds out, graph paper, sheet of music. I made a belly band here because this is classical music, and that reminded me I have a whole nother music book I haven't even pulled out to get the stuff out of, but this is the spine of it, so I'm not sure where that book's at. It's got some rickrack on here, and of course I stitched it. So, and this is a vintage, I guess Valentine's card, and I'm not sure it's all here, but there's a Brad there, and his arm actually lifts up, so I'm thinking, right here, I guess he's playing the cymbal at the top, so I guess it's kind of for you to play with. So anyway, and his little feather thingy is kind of delicate, so I'm just going to put him there and try to keep him safe. This is a Rita Donnelly flip with paper to write on. This is actually origami paper here, this gold, and then that's a sticker I put on there. I've had that forever in my stash. This is one of the flash cards. It's got some washi stuck on there. And this is a little booklet made out of an index card. It's been sprayed with. And then this is one of the sheets of music that are really shrunk down. Here's the flip in this signature, just an old doily with tatting around it. And we're pretty much at the end. I didn't put anything back here. I didn't want to do anything to those piano keys. So anyway, this is this journal. It's going to be for sale on my Etsy shop, Books by Burke. If you're interested, the link will be below. And I thank you for watching. Bye. I forgot to put the tassel back on the journal when I was doing the flip through, so here it is. It's removable, of course. It's got the bulb pin, and it's got the original spine of the book, so you can see how white it was, and then 2 bead charms, and then I put that guitar ornament on there. So anyway, that is the tassel that comes with the journal. So I thank you for watching. Bye.